Assalamualaikum. Today our class is basically the continuation of our previous class. In our previous class, we discussed the concept of some ionized drugs and their absorption by using a theory which is called pH partition theory. And that pH partition theory, we check the some ionization form of the two basic classes of drug, weakly acidic drug and also the weakly basic drugs. We understand that some basic formula for the weakly acidic and weakly basic drug, and I have written in it, these formulas by 3 or 4 different ways. Today we will take an example of a drug which is salicylic acid, and also check its ratio in the not only in GI system but also in the plasma, because when we studied the composition of GI membrane or our blood membranes, we assume that there is a common thing is epithelial membrane, and these epithelial membranes having the two parts we know, one is apical part and other is our basolateral part. And apical part give us the support to uptake the drugs, and basolateral part also give us the support to, especially we can use the word efflux, because from the epithelial membrane after the efflux of the after getting the uptake of drug into the epithelial membrane, the efflux will support us to expel the drug from the epithelial membrane towards our blood circulation. And same is the case with the blood circulation to the other organs and the tissues. So we will start with the same concept of our Henderson and Hazelbalch equation, which was actually called the pH partition theory. I will write today with a different formula. These are the basically same words. pH partition theory is basically ratio of ionized, means its salt formation of the drug, salt, and its acid. Same case we can write here, its ionized form and unionized form, which is equal to 10 power pH minus pKa. Okay, this equation is for weakly acidic drugs. Okay, in case of weakly basic drug, this ratio will be equal to base over salt, totally inverse. Base over salt, which is equal to, for example, we have a base and its salt form is same, pH minus pKa. Now our right side is same, 10 base, which is the base of logarithm, and pH minus pKa, negative log of hydrogen ion concentration minus negative log of association rate constant, property of body, physiology, property of our drug. Same with this case, 10 power pH minus pKa. Our right side is same, but now left side is different. Here we divided these ionized with the unionized. But in case of basic drugs, weakly basic drugs, we divide these unionized with the ionized one. In our previous class and yesterday, where we have the concept of use the word alpha or A, we have used the same terminologies, ionized divided by the unionized, and getting the difference on the right sides. But here we are assuming that our right side is okay, same, but our left side, which is our actual parameters, are different. In our today's class, we will assume that we have different pH in GI system and having the different values of pH of our blood or the plasma. So, when we take an example of a drug which is present in GI system and following the some ionization by application of the pH partition theory, its behavior in the intestine will be different, and when it will be absorbed and present in the plasma, its ionization process will be different. Why it's different? Because this pH value is different. For example, we are discussing with the salicylic acid in the pH 1.2 in stomach. Its behavior is totally different when it comes to the blood, and where it once again went to the process of the ionization. Then we assume that this pH is 7.4. Now, when we take the pH 1.2 and its pK value 3, then we have the difference of the some minus 0.8. But in case of when we discussing with the pH 7.4 and pKa 3, then we have the different values of 10 raised to power plus 4. This will give us a totally different concept of drug. And if the drugs which are following the two or multiple compartments, they are assumed to be absorbed from the systemic circulation towards their tissues. And if we are assuming with the same scenario, just like the movement of drug from the GI to the plasma and from the plasma to the tissues, we will have to understand this concept. Behavior of the same drug will be different. Means their ionization will be different. Say if we are discussing a weakly acid drug, salicylic acid, which will give us the different value in the stomach, their different value of their ionized percentages in stomach, and different value of percentages in intestine. Why it's so? Because the pH of the both medium are different. And in case of pH partition theory, we assume that where is the great difference of the pH, then we will have the different values of their else. Okay, we will take an example first and then we will solve it. For example, we want to discuss the salicylic acid, and our basic concept is, our basic need is to discuss its ionization values in two different areas. One is gastric juice, and other is plasma. Okay, plasma have the pH 7.4 and gastric juice have the pH 1.2. So, if we have a salicylic acid and in plasma having the same value of this, okay, we assume that it convert in the gastric acid into its ionized form, which is R COO minus and plus this one. And same case, here it also convert into the negative and positive ions. Now, when we calculate these ions in gastric juice at pH 1.2, it's different. and its behavior at this medium is different, and in plasma it would be different. For example, when we want to calculate the concentration of salicylic acid in pH 1.2, we will write the same equation of the ionized divided by the unionized into 10 raised to power pH minus pKa. And if we have the values of the ionized, it means these are our ionized form, and we will write RC double bond O plus hydrogen ion, and then this will give us 10 raised to power pH is, we know in case of gastric juice it's 1.2 and pK of the drug is 3. Okay, when we solve this, we will get a difference of this value 1.2 minus 3 is actual 1.8, and this 1.8 is actually in minus form, and we will write ionized over unionized will be equal to 10 raised to power minus 1.8. Okay, we can solve it. How? 10 power minus 1 plus 10 power minus 0.8. And 10 minus 1 is 0.1 plus, we will solve this, 10 power minus 0.8, or answer is 0.15, and when we will combine this it's 0.25. Is it? 0.25. I make it very simple. Our answer is minus 1.5. We can fabricate it. 10 raised to power minus 1 plus 10 raised to power 0.8. And this point, and then we will solve this. It's 0.25. Is it? Zero 0.015. Okay, 0.015, and when we combine it, it will be 0.115, and we will get this value. And when we use this equation, we have the different percentages. For example, we will get the answer which is 1.5 into 10 raised to power minus 2 or 0.00, because we have to solve this equation, we can write this in the simple way: ionized over 1 minus ionized, and here is now ionized 1 minus ionized. We will multiply this with this factor and getting the value of A, and move it to the left side, add up and taking the difference, then we will finally we have the answer of the ionized form, and drug is our ratio is 1.8 10 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 2. So at gastric pH, our behavior of our ionized form is 0.0158, and our unionized form is 1. So our total drug concentration is 1.0158. Combination of both ionized and unionized. Okay, when we discuss this, the same scenario in plasma. So we have the same formula, ionized, 1 minus ionized, pH minus pKa. Now the pH of the blood is 7.4 and pK value of the drug is 3. So we will write 7.4 minus 3, ionized 1 minus ionized, difference is now 4.6, 4.4. Okay, we will take the power of 10, 4.4. We will, because if we take this is 10 power 4 plus 10 power 0.4. 10 power 4 is 10,000 plus 10 power 0.4, and we will add up both, and we will take the values of this ratio 1 point. Okay, we can use this whole 20. It's 25 1 and then 4 zeros. Yes. 25 1 1 1 8 8 and 6. So we can make it simple, 2.51 into 10 raised power 4. This is the answer of our ratio. Now remember, this ratio answer is in positive sign because we have the difference of from higher pH and pK value is lower. In case of plasma, behavior of our salicylic acid is totally different. Their unionization value is 1 and their ionized form is 25. Now the concentration is, total concentration of drug in plasma is 25 .100, it's 26.100. So we assume that now the concentration present in plasma is greater as compared to the concentration present in intestine, because there are the maximum chance of the ionization and having the plenty of ionized form of the drug. So the basic concept of our pH partition theory is where the maximum ionized form of the drug will be present in that compartment in the maximum concentration. For example, we have calculated the both values. These values are in plasma, and in our GI tract the same value of the ionization was 0.0158. That was in plasma, and at pH 1.2 that was 1 and 0.0158. So concentration is lower in GI tract and this concentration is higher in the plasma. We can assume that the total concentration of drug will be considered higher in that area where it maximum ionized, and where the drug is minimum ionized, then their concentration is lower. For example, in this case we have the total concentration that was 1.0158. So we can conclude this, according to the pH partition theory, there is a one common concept, the concentration of the drug. Why, if the drug is following the ionization, and where the maximum ionization of the drug, then their concentration will be considered maximum, because in that area drug will not be absorbed and drug will be present there. So we will assume that the presence of this drug will give us maximum concentration. Okay, I have given one example of the acidic drug, and same case we use another example of the different basic drugs, and can calculate their values in not only in the GA tract but also in the plasma. I hope you people will see the different examples, particularly those drugs which should be assigned to your groups, and check their values, check their ionization. In our next class, which will be on Monday, we will give you the particular drugs, specific drugs to each group. And if you are assigned a particular drug, then you should have to search its pKa value and then identify its ionization nature. Is its ionizing form in the different areas, and what will be the behavior of this type of the drug in the plasma? I hope you understand this concept, and if you have any question, then you may ask me in your YouTube links, and I will give you the particular answer. Thank you very much.